Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today we continue our trip east on I-10 in Texas, and we're about to get out of the rural areas and into the city. We're in Waller County, and I-10 is called the Katy Freeway here. We begin at mile 734. The Katy Freeway is known for being the widest freeway in the world, but we haven't gotten to that point yet. It's slowly starting to expand though. I-10 has mostly been 4 lanes with 2 in each direction since we left the San Antonio area. We've expanded to 6 lanes at this point, and that will continue to grow over the next few miles. The speed limit has dropped to 65 miles per hour since we're approaching an urban area. Here we enter the city limits of Katy. Katy exists in 3 separate counties, with Waller, Fort Bend, and Harris counties forming a point near the center of the city. We quickly leave Waller County and enter Fort Bend County. In the early 1800s, Katy was known as Cane Island, named for the creek that runs through the area, a branch of the Buffalo Bayou. In 1845, James J. Crawford received a land grant that included this area. In 1895, James Oliver Thomas laid out a town, and in January 1896, the town of Katy was named through Thomas's post office application. The name Katy was derived from the MKT Railroad Company, which was commonly referred to as the KT. This common designation soon evolved into the Katy. On September 8, 1900, the town's early efforts were swept clean by the Great Galveston Hurricane of 1900, the deadliest hurricane in U.S. history. All but 2 of the original Katy homes were lost in the storm. Despite this, Cane Island rebuilt and continued to grow. In 1945, the city of Katy was incorporated as a municipality. Boundaries were determined by finding the area that contained the most residents and was reasonably sized so it could be managed by city services. The construction and opening of Interstate 10 in 1966 allowed for rapid development of the area as Houston expanded westward. Here at Grand Parkway, the Outer Houston Loop, is a 5-level stack interchange which opened in 2014. This is where we enter the city limits of Houston. At this point, the Katy Freeway has expanded to 10 lanes plus frontage roads. Houston is the most populous city in Texas and ranks number 4 in the entire United States. The estimated population within the city limits as of 2017 is 2,312,717. The city is named after former General Sam Houston, who was President of the Republic of Texas and had won Texas's independence from Mexico. The arrival of the 20th century saw a convergence of economic factors which fueled rapid growth in Houston, including a burgeoning port and railroad industry, the decline of Galveston as Texas's primary port following a devastating 1900 hurricane, the subsequent construction of the Houston Ship Channel, and the Texas oil boom. In the mid-20th century, Houston's economy diversified as it became home to the Texas Medical Center, the world's largest concentration of healthcare and research institutions, and NASA's Johnson Space Center, where the Mission Control Center is located. Here we enter the free HOV lanes, which require 2 or more occupants in the vehicle. We'll only stay in the HOV lane for a short time because it requires a toll transponder to continue. The Sam Houston Tollway stack interchanges ahead. This is Beltway 8 and is the intermediate loop around Houston. At this point, the Katy Freeway reaches 26 lanes in width with 12 main lanes, 8 feeder lanes, and 6 managed lanes. The managed lanes carry mass transit and high occupancy vehicles during peak hours and are made available to single occupancy vehicles for a toll fee during the off-peak periods. We conclude today's video at exit 761. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to help support our channel, please check out our merchandise at 504roadtrips.spreadshirt.com. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.